you your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Clean up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Clean up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody? I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolate.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Making his way to the ring, it's Julio.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from...
These two have certainly talked. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That hook had to hurt. That hook just can't find the target. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect these fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. He got out of the way of that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I like that round. Good.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
We want action, and they are delivering. And they figure out the combination to this safe. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corners and beaten up.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford. They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? The straight right just misses. Couldn't land that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Neither fighter willing to slow down. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now we've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Looking to land the hook. Beautiful counter punch. He missed with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12. I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Blocks that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Crawford is dazed. Let's talking about Crawford in that last. And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The jab can't find a home. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no... Not many people would have... So they... And here...
This bout is scheduled.
We've waited a long time for this. They ring the bell, and here we go. Good defense stopping that jab. Straight right hand. Once he dropped his gloves, he got caught. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tag, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Right on the button with that right hand. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When you watch lightweight, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. The courage on display here is incredible. Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have... And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twist.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay? You heard that right, Lick.
There ain't no room. Only one number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these rings?
And here he is. A lot of trash talk. And there's the bell to start the round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but none more compelling than this.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out bare.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Good left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
You'd like to see more jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Then step back for just a moment. That hook doesn't score. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. A straight, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Beautiful counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A straight right just misses. That jab doesn't score. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That counter punch caught him clean. Left uppercut doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
The jab slightly off target. Like to see more jabs. These two are the perfect dance partners. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got robbed. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He's been knocked down, but... And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Off the charts action from both of these fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Misses with the straight left. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he can... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
These two were made for each other. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. They both want a highlight reel knockout.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
It doesn't always pay to be. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last. They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Well, he's back on his feet, but for how long? This Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to fall asleep.
Insane action. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. They won't give us a second. One. What a dominant performance. Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world title.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting one of the all...
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Oh, what...
And there's the bell to start the round. Nobody home with that hook. Step back for just a moment. Nope, that hook won't score. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The left jab is landing at will. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him tight. Just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Oh, Leonard! This guy took a big shot and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want it.
Pretty good start the first half of this round. So he's back on his feet, but the judges aren't going to give him this round for sure.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round. You've got to waste time, step behind.
Crawford is dazed. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But you do not make those mistakes.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Leonard in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know he's legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The courage on display here is incredible. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight.
Give me your
You got to pick things up halfway through the round here. So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that lap. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? And twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
When you're fighting a counter punch, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Missing with the hook. Straight right just misses. They figure out the combination to the safe. Nice straight.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of defense here at all. That hook won't score. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
That's what I'm talking about. You're broken this kid's will. Change your angles, go out there and finish him. He's ready to go. Dude, you're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. You've broken this kid's will to fight. He's nearly down. This kid over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head. Bang him downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. Go. Jump all over him. He's ready to go now.